Hello and welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is episode 390. 10 more till I hit 400. How unbelievable is that? And that doesn't count the Friday videos. That's just the Saturday videos. So let's get started. I don't have any finished objects, but I have sort of finished objects. I've been making more of these little hexagons. These are for a mini, they're made with mini skeins, and I'm going to put a whole bunch together when I finish yarn advent calendars and everything later in the year. So what I did this week is I just would grab a skein and keep working my way through it until I finished up all the yarn for that particular color. So I have a total of 21. So I'll hold some of these up. I have 7 of these, and this is some yarn that I got at the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival. It was Miss Babs, if I remember rightly. I don't remember the color. So there's 7 of those, and then I have 3. These are from Knit Picks. They're mini skeins. There you go. It's different shades of golds. And then I have 3 shades of this. This is one of the Knit Picks as well, but I, again, don't remember the name. So there you can see that. So I have 3 of those. And then this was some I got at the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival. So there it is. There's 3 of them. And then this was also Miss Babs, and I have 3 of this color, different shades of like a deep turquoise. And then I have 2 of these, which I also got at the Sheep and Wool Festival, but this is the same yarn I'm making my Tunisian shawl out of. So I wanted to have a couple mini skeins out of that color. So there you can see that there. Now the funny thing is, technically they called this lace weight. It's heavier than lace weight. It's kind of in between a lace weight and a fingering, leaning more toward the fingering, because this is fingering, this is lace weight. They both look the same size, and when you look at the 2 yarns together, they look the same too. So I don't know if it was mislabeled or what, but you really can't tell the difference between it and the fingering weight. So I'm considering it fingering weight just based on what it's looking like and what it crocheted up as. So altogether I have 21 this week, and I think I had like 17 or 18 last week. So by the time I get around to the 2 yarn advent calendars I'm going to have in December, this should be a pretty good sized Afghan by the time I finish. I just am dreading hooking them all together, which could be quite a challenge. And yes, I could do it as I go, but I don't know what colors are coming in the yarn advent calendar. I want to be able to kind of spread things around and work it out. So I don't want to do it as I go. I want to kind of plan how I want it laid out. So the other project, here's my Tunisian crochet. I finished up another skein of this yarn. You can see where I was last week, so I've gone quite a ways. I'm partway through a row. This is where I ran out of the skein of yarn. So I have 2 more small skeins to go. I hope it gets bigger and that it blocks out, because right now it would get worn like a kerchief like this. Right now, it's not enough to hang down, but I think by the time I put 2 more in, I will at least be able to have it hang down as like a kerchief type of scarf. So this is my Tunisian crochet. And then I started a new project. Now this was a project I made before, and it was always big on me, and then when I lost the weight, it was even bigger on me. So I ripped the whole thing apart a few months ago. This is an Icelandic colorwork sweater. So I'm going to insert a picture real quick of what the original looked like. I'm making it exactly the same, just smaller. So I will insert a picture so you can see what it looked like. So I started this over. I think originally I made the 2X. I'm now just making the extra large. So here's what it looks like so far. There you can see it. The yarn I am using for this is some hobium yarn. So it is like a wool blend. I don't think it's all wool. I don't have the ball bands anymore. This is a little softer than this is. So they're not the same yarn. I think this is what they call Kartopu. I think that's the brand. And this had something else in it. I forget what it was, if it was a little bit of alpaca or something. So it is a little softer than this. But they both are soft, and it doesn't feel scratchy or anything like that in this. So yeah, so that is how far I am. Let me open this up so you can see it more. It is done from the neck down. There you go. And this pattern is a free pattern by Drops Design. It's called Pearls du Nord. I'll put it here so you can see how it's spelled. And if you want to go over to that website and check them out, they have a lot of free patterns. So it's a good one. It's a good resource, and they have some decent, sometimes free patterns are kind of simple or whatever. They have some nice, decent free patterns. So again, that is Drops Design. So that's what I've been working on this week. What have you been working on? To everybody who has contributed to Show and Tell. If you would like to share some of your projects with us, it doesn't need to be something you just finished. It could be something that you made several years ago, but it's a favorite, or just something you think we'd enjoy seeing. You can contact me over at Katrina Knits on Facebook, or KatrinasCreations@yahoo.com if you want to send me an email. And just send me a picture and how you would like your name shown on the screen, and a little bit about what you made, like if you have the name of the pattern or whatever, so that those of us who really like it can go check it out for ourselves. So what am I reading? Well, I finished 2 books this past week. I was listening to Aunt Dimity Digs In, which was about an archaeological dig that somebody had tampered with years ago, and so there was a mystery over who was meeting secretly in the churchyard and what this had to do with the archaeological dig and its impact on the town of Finch in the Cotswolds of England. So yeah, it was a good one. And I also finished reading the book Aunt Dimity Down Under, which is one of the main character has to go to New Zealand to go look for a missing heiress to try to find out where she's at. before the twin sisters that are in there, like they're over 100 years old, before they die, they want to meet their great-grand niece so that they can meet her before she inherits what they leave to her. So the main character, Laurie, is on a search for them down in New Zealand. So I finished both of those. Now I am reading, and I'm almost halfway through. This is Aunt Dimity Next of Kin. And what has happened was a neighborhood gossip that a lot of people didn't care for was killed, and now everybody in the village is suspect. So the main character is delivering gingerbread to the main suspects and trying to deduce who is the real killer. So as you can tell, I'm on an Aunt Dimity kick because I'm trying to finish up this series. I had finished some of them when I worked for the library, and so now I'm going back and trying to get the books that I hadn't read so I can finish up that series. Then I'll be on to the next one, because I enjoy, my favorite books to read are cozy mysteries involving knitting and crochet, but right now I'm caught up on all the authors that I read. So yeah, if you know some good cozy mysteries, let me know. Leave a comment down below, because I'm always on the search for cozy mysteries. And if you don't know what a cozy mystery is, it's like the book Murder, She Wrote, like the movie, yeah, like the movie Murder, She Wrote, or the TV show. The main character is usually not like an official detective or policeman. It's a murder mystery without all the blood and guts and all that kind of stuff. It's a nice murder. So yeah, anyway, I enjoy reading the cozy mysteries. So if you have a recommendation, please leave it down below. So yesterday's video was Kim and I going to the county fair, and if you watched, you saw that Kim won a blue ribbon for one of her projects. So if you missed that, you can click the link right here and that will take you over to it. This Friday's video, my granddaughter and my daughter are coming over and we are going to be dyeing some yarn together. I bought a whole bunch of yarn from Knit Picks. We have bulky yarn, we have Knit Picks Brava, which is an Aran weight yarn, and then I have some fingering weight yarn that I've divided up some of the skeins to make little mini skeins with. So that is what we are going to be dyeing with. So make sure you tune in on Friday to see what we come up with, because we're going to be playing with the different dyes. Now it's time for... Now in our Come and Get It section today, Knit Picks, their yarn of the month is Brava yarn. Speaking of Brava, which is what I bought in the Aran weight. They sell Brava in several different weights, but it is 20% off this month. You don't need a coupon code for it. Mary Maxim, it is their 68th anniversary. So as a celebration of that, they are offering 68-cent shipping with the purchase of $40 or more. This sale ends on Sunday, so it ends tomorrow. So if you wanted to take advantage of it, you want to get it while the getting's good. And some of the things they have on sale right now that are pretty good price, they have Red Heart Super Saver, and they also have Karen Simply Soft for $3.99. So yeah, combine that with 68 cents shipping, and it's a pretty good deal. Like I said, you do need to purchase $40 or more to get that discount. Lovecrafts. Lovecrafts is offering 40% off of their staff favorites. That sale ends on Tuesday, August 6th. So that is Lovecrafts. And they run sales all the time. So if you just click the link down below, all the links to the sales are down below. All you need to do is click the little bold word that says more just down below the video, and it will open up all of the yarn companies are listed alphabetically. And I usually, if there's a coupon code, I put that next to it so you don't have to try to remember. So Lovecrafts run sales all the time, so it's worth checking them out. The dollar store is offering 50% off of their shipping right now. Yes, the dollar store does sell yarn, not so much in the stores themselves. You can find it occasionally if it's a larger dollar store, but yeah, when I say dollar store, I mean Dollar Tree. But if you go online to Dollar Tree, they are selling Premier yarns. They have like Premier Cotton, Premier Worsted, all of those. Premier Chanel. It's mostly Premier yarns. You do have to buy them as a case, so they're $1.25 per skein, and then most of them are 12 skeins to a case, so you'd have to buy all 12 skeins. But you can get 50% off of the shipping cost through tomorrow. So you do need to use a coupon code for that, and that is SCHOOL24. So that's 50% off. Shipping ends tomorrow. And then lastly, I have Lion Brand. It is 30% off of their yarn and kits. You do need to use a coupon code AUG24301. And it's 30% off of yarn and kits, and they are especially advertising their yarns that stripe. So some yarns will automatically naturally stripe, and that's what they are putting the emphasis on with the sale, but it's 30% off of, I think, almost all of their yarns and their kits. So again, that ends, I didn't see when it ends. It usually ends on Monday, like at 9 o'clock. So yeah, and I will again put the coupon codes down below with the description box, so you don't have to try to remember what they are. So that's what I have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It does really help with our analytics. And if you haven't already, please click that little red subscribe button down below, and then click the bell-shaped icon next to it. That will notify you anytime I post a video, which is normally Fridays and Saturdays, but if there's a good sale, I let you know about those too. So thank you all for watching. Thank you also to you returning viewers each week. I really do appreciate it. So I will see you again on Friday. Bye, everybody.